Hey everybody, welcome. How are you? Glad to have you guys aboard. So it's time for a little catch up foodie tarot reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I know that I normally do these at night, but it might be difficult for people to come in at night. So I am just going to do it here. And those who might want to see it on the replay can see it on the replay. So I posted a couple of videos today, and one of them was for Neo Tarot's reading on Salah. It was quite interesting, a lot of interesting tidbits there. Hey, Kelly. So I wanted to do my own catch up. Hi, Sarah, Brandy, everybody coming in. Let me just get this going on. Hello, welcome. How are you? Hey, Lynn. I know it's difficult for some of you to make it here at night. You know, you've got things going on, and it's Friday night. Y'all might want to be going out and doing stuff. Hey, Brooke. So why not do it during the day, and that way you guys can go out at night and have yourselves a good old time. So what's going on? Hey, GM. Welcome. What's up, Tink? And for anybody, if I don't say hi to you when you come in, please forgive me. I just want to get the cards shuffled up, and I can't always look at the screen. But hello to everyone coming in. Appreciate it. Hi, Sammy. So what's up, everybody? How are you? Yeah, smash that like button. Smash that like button like Chantal smashes a pot pie. That's a pretty hard smashing. One Chantal, one pie. Get it done, Chantal. Hey, at least if you smash the like button, there's no calories. I promise. It's calorie free. No cholesterol. No saturated fats. Hey, Slime. Yes, I moved a while ago, my dear. A while ago. But it's okay. If you've been busy, I understand. Oh God, Foodie is just ridiculous, ain't she? She's just ridiculous. Our own YouTube clown, makeup included. Oh geez, you been busy? Yeah, I imagine. You got your art. You've got your art. Art takes a while. Hey, Yellow Moon. You pulled out your cards as well? Awesome. Let's see. For those who weren't here for the last reading, what cards was I pulling out? I pulled out the Queen of Wands was everywhere. There is another woman, of course there is. And the Emperor card kept popping up. And here's what's interesting. Neo Tarot, she did a reading on Salah, and in her reading she mentions that there is a dominant male energy over Salah that might turn this whole thing around. And the first thing that I thought of was dad, like father energy, father, his dad. Because if there's anybody that could turn this around and stop this whole thing, it would be dad. Dad can pull rank. He needs to pull rank. He needs to get it done. He's an influential man. He's powerful. He's educated. Come on, Dad. Come on now. Stop this nonsense. It's time to end this Kuwait arc. Have her come back to Canada where she belongs. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Cams. But that the Emperor card kept coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. So I feel like if there's anybody that can stop all this, it's Dad. Like, Dad can put his foot down. Tell Chantal, get away from my son, you toxic beast. So for those that are coming in, maybe you don't know, I did like a short video a few days ago, just with the decision that I will still review Chantal, but if she's on camera eating, I'm not showing that. Because essentially what she's doing is she's showing a B moment, and I'm not having that. I don't want to see her eating anymore. Anything else besides her eating, I'll review that. But if she's eating all the way through, if she's eating one of her mukbangs, I ain't doing it. 2 of Cups reversed. Oof. Yeah, when the father gets involved, they mean business. Exactly. And like I said, if there's anybody in this situation that could pull everything to a stop, it's gonna be Dad. I'm telling you. She's always eating though. She never stops. Sometimes she stops. I honestly think that this is just my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. So Chantal wants to do eating content on YouTube, but she's always looking for ways to get around YouTube's system. So I think the walking vlogs and the cooking vlogs are her way of trying to trick YouTube. So they're not looking at her so closely. Sock puppet, Irene. So she tries to throw them off. What's up, Blondie? So let's just mix up the mukbang content with other content so YouTube isn't looking at her quite so hard. She knows she has to get out and do other things. And fear the bell. Growing up, yes, there was always the threat of the belt. My parents were not abusive. Let's make that clear. But just the threat of the belt will make you straighten up. But in my family, it was the switch. And if you don't know what a switch is, it's just it's a branch off a tree. And worse, they make you pick your own switch off the tree. And you get hit with that once, you don't want it ever again. It stings. You try to be smart and pick the smallest, thinnest switch, and that hurts worse. You think you're being all kinds of smart, getting a switch that's little, and it's just going to sting even harder. Exactly. You got to go pick it out. You go pick your own punishment tool. Yeah, you go out again. Yeah, you got respect for that tree. Oh God. Yeah, like that only happened a couple of times. That's it. 2 times and that's enough. After that, whatever you're doing wrong, you don't want to do it again. You're like, I'm sorry. They just look at that tree and you're like, I'm sorry, whatever it was, they just look at the tree and they look at you and you're like running. Oh God, that's funny. Hi, Tara. Good times, I guess, in the childhood. So I told y'all, like when I said when she started up with the eating, it's going to get worse than it's ever been. And what do you think? Hello, Sigma. It's worse. It's worse, and she's looking worse. The newest live she just did, she looks so swollen. She looks like she's been crying or something. She looks ready. She looks like a zit ready to pop. A paddle. Yeah, they call that the Board of Education. You get hit with that sucker, you got educated real fast. You don't want that lesson again. Hey, Hannibal. How you doing, Hannibal? What do you think of Neo Tarot's reading? That was some interesting stuff, was it not? Ooh, Salah still hasn't stopped playing. He's a play around, run around. He is playing around, running around. There's girls in the picture. He ain't gonna stop. And Foodie knows all about it. And there's a man that might be coming in the picture to fix all this. Drama, drama, drama. That's why she's crying. You know, and this whole thing is a toxic chain of just stupid. It's a toxic chain of absolute dumb, dumber, and stupid. She's with a man that she doesn't love her, which is going to prompt her to eat, which is going to prompt her health problems to get worse. I mean, it's just a toxic chain of stupid. And the universe is screaming at both of them. Just let it go. Walk away. This thing is no good for you. Why are you even here? And neither one of them want to let go. It's a toxic chain of just stupid. It was very interesting, wasn't it? I think Salah has total control now. I respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree. Only because, yes, Foodie is making the money. That's true. She's paying the rent. She's paying for the groceries, all that. That's absolutely true. But if she had total control, if he were under her thumb, he would not be a play around, run around. If he's a play around, run around, she doesn't have total control, does she? So he's controlling certain aspects of his life that she has nothing to do with. You know, because if she were in total control, he'd be coming on camera with her, despite the embarrassment, but he's not there, and he's still seeing women. So I think that maybe the control is back and forth a little bit. He does. He's got a lot more control than he thinks. He's got options. She doesn't, and he knows it. Or if he doesn't know it, he should know it. Are you talking switches? You know, speaking of upbringing, if you were brought up in that kind of household where all your like your dad, when all they had to do was look at you and say, I am so disappointed in you, and you felt about this tall, your dad or your mom did their job right. They don't have to strike you. They just give you that look like, I am so disappointed in you. And you want to sink through the floor. They did their job right. Just a look, and you want to sink through the floor. I was brought up in that kind of family. Just a look. That's all it took, is a look. You're doing something stupid at the table, grandma gave you that look, and you instantly straighten up. Just a look. That look was a warning. When she talks about dumping men and goes right back. Exactly. Like, she's just a big talker. Yeah, it was way worse than being screamed at. Yep. That quiet disappointment. That quiet shame. The mom glare. Yes, but the dad glare, the dads had it too. Your dad can have it too. She's crying because Salah won't let her do or say anything now. She is stuck. She's stuck because, you know what? She is, but she isn't. She can get out anytime she wants. He can get out anytime he wants. In my personal opinion, I think they're both hanging around for stupid, selfish reasons. She's hanging on to him because he's the only thing that she's got left. She gave everything else up. And he's hanging on to her because of the money. He's a victim of the golden handcuffs. Do y'all know what the golden handcuffs are? Let me explain it to you. The golden handcuffs are when you just get too doggone spoiled with the finer things in life and you don't want to let go, even though you didn't earn them and you didn't pay for them. Foodie, she knew what she was doing. She got him used to a better way of life. And now that he's got a taste of it, he don't want to let it go. He don't want to go back to the way things were. He wants to keep things as they are and keep going up. He's used to the nice apartment. He's used to all the food. He's used to all of that. He don't want to go back the way things were. Golden handcuffs. She knew what she was doing all that. He lets go of Foodie. That means he's got to go back the way things were because he won't have her money. Also, another thing, you know, you know what, I think he might be afraid that if he jumps off the Foodie train and she goes on without him, that she's going to find another one just like him and she's going to be making more money and he's going to miss out on that money. He's afraid of what he might be missing out on. So like they're both hanging on for dumb reasons. Right, Michaela. Right. He's afraid of, like, if I let go now, what if the ship comes into the dock? I will have just missed it. So I'm going to hang on thinking that it's going to show up while I'm here. No, she's going to deliberately make sure that it's not going to show up just so you won't get on and disappear. Dumbass. She's going to make sure you're not going to disappear. She might deliberately be making her live streams and her videos boring so he won't disappear. Yeah, fear of missing out. Handcuffs and leg irons, that's right. Live there indefinitely because we know she's not married once you get in trouble. She's going to try to hang out as long as she can. Hi, Outshine. Hello, Phyllis. Oh, and by the way, everybody say hi to Foodie. Hi, Foodie, a.k.a. Charles Reed. Hey, girl. You coming around my chat with them sock accounts. Yeah, we know it's you. We know you watch my content with your little sock accounts, making them little sock account remarks. Hey, Foodie. What's up? Obvious hippo is obvious. Charles Reed. Katy Perry. What's up, girl? I don't pay attention to the reaction channels. Yet has socks so she can spy on people. Was it deleted? Oh, she was obvious. She made like 6 comments on one tarot video, all back to back to back. And I'm like, hey, Foodie, what are you doing here? Was it enough? Wasn't it enough that you sat there and copied some of my intro music? What's going on? Hey, Lily, thank you for being a channel supporter, bud. Yeah, exactly. She watches. Are you kidding me? It's all she does. When Foodie tells us she does a workout, she's not lying. She does a workout, y'all. She does work out one part of her body, her thumb, her little scrolling thumb. That gets a constant workout. Yeah. She does those thumb push-ups. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. She works out that thumb. So she does a workout. And the pinky. That's right. She works out her thumb. All right, so we're going to get started. So I want to know what's going on with Foodie. I want to know. Like the last reading I did for Foodie, the energy was really dark. Thank you, Nicole. Like, what is the energy now? Where's her head at? She wasn't wearing her ringer last live. Probably because she's too swollen. Oh, we got some cards. The cards are already starting to talk. So we got 3 cards that just popped out. I'm not even started yet. Three of Swords. Not feeling well. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Cups. You're not feeling well, Foodie. You're fighting. Like the whole, like I feel this whole laying down energy. Like you just don't have the energy to fight anymore. The fight's coming at you and you just don't have the energy to fight. You don't have the energy to fight. Yep. You want to go into battle, but your engine's all clogged up. Foodie. Foodie. Like she just, she can't get the same energy she once did when she raged. Like she's literally like so unhealthy. She can't even rage no more. You know, she runs out of gas real quick. Rally. You got it? What'd you get? Oh, man, the cards are wanting to pop out. They're just talking. Come on, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What is it? What is it? Foodie's energy. Tired. She's tired. She's real tired. Okay, we're going to get started. Oh, hold on a second. First card down. Thank you. Life. Hi, honey. Everybody, that's Life in Vibe. You guys remember I reacted to of Life's videos? Thank you, Life. Like, you're awesome, Life. You're awesome. Love your perspective, my girl. She's a professional lady. She's a cardiac RN nurse, and she just tells it like it is with Foodie and her beaters have been going in on Life, and Life, you were perfect. Your response was brilliant. You showing the receipts. Like here's my license. Say something now. I love it. Shut those people up. Shut them up. That's right. Tell them. Tell them. I love Life. She's fiery. Nice. Okay, first card down. First card. Y'all check out Life and Vibe. Please check her out. You know, like Foodie and her beezers may hate her, but we love her. We love her. So, first card down for Foodie. There are fights. The last reading I did on Foodie, there was lots of pentacles and there was lots of swords. Lots of swords. Like, and what's the message? What's the message that I'm getting? Just fighting against the current. By fighting against the tide. You're fighting against like what you cannot stop. You just all these different battles, all the different fights, one after the other, after the other, after the other. Just you can't stop the tide, Foodie. You can't stop fate. You can't stop destiny. You can't stop the truth. You can't stop nothing. You keep picking up the sword to fight against those things, and you keep losing. You keep losing. Oh. Lack of energy, lack of inspiration, lack of motivation. Just, you know, like she could make more money. She could really make more money on her channel and bring it up by 1,000%. And there's no motivation there. There's a stalemate. There is just treading water. I'm just bringing up the words that are popping into my head right now. Just like, nope. That's basically her thinking right now. Nope. No, I don't. I'm not motivated. No, I'm not going to do more. I'm just going to sit still. There's too much stillness going on. Too much stillness. Just sitting still, standing still, not wanting to move. Lack of action. Lack of action. So just wanting to stay in one place. And she could do better if she wanted to, but she just doesn't want it. She absolutely does not want it. It's her way on the couch. But just, it's not just her, it's not just about the food. Like everything in her life that requires action, change, like new patterns, new perspectives. She's not interested. This is not just a cup that's in front of her, it's the world. That's what the spirits are telling me. It's not just a cup, it's the entire world, like the world being offered to her. And she's saying, no, I don't want it. I don't want to be part of the world. I don't want any part of this. I just want to sit still in my little space and be left alone. Living in her fantasy world. Like this is a dream. Being with Salah. Like still at the same time she's doing the inaction, she's like still trying to keep Salah with her. Like trying to bring him close. Uniting of the cups. My money is your money. Keeping him with her with the money. Like what's between them is not money, it's not love, it's money. Like sharing her cup with him. But at the same time not letting him have his own cup because she wants him to drink out of hers because she controls the cup that way. Oh! Okay, Ace of Pentacles upside down. Ace of Pentacles usually revolves around money, business opportunities, business ventures. Hi, Satchibel. Hi, everybody. So Ace of Pentacles upside down. This is not good. That means the money is... This is the reverse of big money, big opportunities, business ventures, entrepreneurship, reversed. This is everything being stepped on. Lack of everything. Just everything. Yeah, the money is bad right now. More swords. More swords. Swords. Hi, Hedgie. Swords. Fights. Conflict. War. Fighting with her. Where she goes, I go, and wherever we go, there's fighting. Doesn't matter where they go. Whether they go stay in Kuwait or Thailand, there's going to be fights. There's going to be conflict. There's going to be something. And she's not happy and he's not happy. So they keep fighting. And it's them not just fighting with people on YouTube. You know, that's another kind of fight. They fight with each other. So there's fights at home and there's fights not at home. So like Foodie is just, he's fighting against her. He's fighting for her to change herself. But she doesn't want to change herself, so she fights back. We like to watch you do the tarot spread readings. I have like an HD camera. I'll work on it though. I will. Actually, you know what, AM? Listen, I need to get another table. I don't have a table spread out in front of me. I got this thing sitting on my lap. I'm going to fix that though, real soon. Promise. Like I moved and a lot of stuff was left behind, and that's why I can only do things a certain way, but I will improve. I promise. Right now, my setup is kind of busted. I'm not even going to lie. But hey, I'm making it work, ain't I? You got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. All right. So back to Foodie. Yeah, like this is basically them. Like, you know, him basically just getting behind her and trying to motivate her, and she's nothing but war. All right. Like she's in her childlike way of thinking. You know, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. You know, she keeps telling herself that like a mantra. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Very childlike in her thinking is Foodie. You know, just living in her fantasy world. Oh, oh, that's interesting. So the Fool card in reverse. And the first thing that pops into my head is she knows what's going on. She knows what's going on with Salah. She knows. She knows he's talking to other women. She knows that he doesn't love her. She knows. She's not airheaded. She knows. Yet she's choosing to close her eyes. Mm-hmm. And he's part of her pride. He's part of her ego. She ain't gonna let it go. Because she still wants him. Like, I don't know, maybe she thinks that if she hangs around long enough with Salah, that she'll wear him down to where he'll finally give in and be with her just because. And that's never happened. Just basically wear him down to where he just gives in and gives her what she wants. Pay. What is it with these cards coming up in reverse? Page of Cups. This isn't good either. This isn't good either. Page of Cups, cups of plenty, turned upside down. What happens when you turn a cup upside down? It gets real empty real fast, doesn't it? Yeah, there's no plenty. There's no plenty. Money's going to go. So the money ain't good. Oh, no. What is it with these reverse cards today? Oh, my God. This is so bad already. This is so bad. Oh, my God. Like, normally this would be, okay, so you guys can see right side up. This is what the card is supposed to look like, right side up. Somebody who's got several projects going on. They're looking at different things. They're making money in different ways, just being productive and everything. And it's reversed, which is the exact opposite. Like she's not working on anything. There's nothing going on. Ah, she's got nothing going on. And yet this is what Salah wants right here. Is like, or she wants this, but yet she's not willing to work for this. So how are you going to accomplish this if the card says this? This is the opposite of this right here. If you don't work on anything, how can you have plenty? To get this, you need this, not this. It has to be this way, not this way. You know, if you dream of riches, if you dream of wealth, if you dream of plenty of something, you got to work for it. Ooh. Yeah, Miss Combative over there. Miss Combative over there. Fighting. 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 Fighting with him. Fighting. Queen of Swords. Fighting. More swords. All that fighting, what for, Foodie? What for? What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? At the same time, the message I'm getting right now is she goes back and forth. She puts on one face of being strong and I'm in control and like I've got the money and I've got the power. At the same time, she knows she doesn't have any power and she's stuck. Like the facade and the mask, don't reflect the reality. She doesn't want to admit that she's weak, that she's in a powerless position. She wants to keep up the facade of being in the powerful position. And you know what, Foodie? Like, hey, you know, it looks like you're going to be giving it up at some point. You're not going to lose everything, but you're going to lose a lot. You'll have something left behind you. There's going to be a loss. There's going to be a definite loss, but not everything. And it's going to hurt, but there's going to be a loss. I just pulled this up. Swords. More swords. I think I pulled every sword card so far. Like, swords. Notice there weren't as many pentacles this time. There were more swords than anything else. Betrayal, stabbed in the back, stabbed in the heart, stabbed everywhere. Just, you know, when karma or fate, they send you signs and you don't follow them, this is what happens. Fate looks at you and says, to save you, we gotta break you. This is the way it's gotta be. You're not listening. You refuse to listen. We've tossed you all kinds of signs. You don't want to listen to us. So to save you, we gotta break you. We gotta break all of you. We gotta break this whole thing apart to where you can't put it back together, because it ain't supposed to be together. You're gonna have to find something new. Yep, it will force your hand. If that's what it takes. If that's what it freaking takes. Oh. Somebody new in your world, Foodie? Maybe coming along later with a new idea? I don't know. We'll see. Foodie over there, you're tired from fighting all the battles. Fighting all the battles. Too many battles. You can't handle them all. Can't handle all those swords. You only got 2 hands. You can only hold 2 swords. If you got multiple battles going on, you can't fight them all at the same time. Jeez. This conflict, the fights of it all. What in the world, Foodie? She still loves Natter, and Natter loves her. At toe is a goner. Hey, life. I saw her live today. My goodness. She looks, even with those filters, she looks so swollen. Her face is always changing, life. With some filters, it looks one way, and others, she looks another. Her face looks so swollen. It looks, I don't know if she was crying. I don't know, like salt. I don't know. She looked bad. I've never seen those bags underneath her eyes. What was going on with that? Yeah, she did look like she'd been crying. She did look like it. She looked swollen. She had the bags underneath her eyes real bad. I was like, what in the world? Jeez. Like, yeah, it's very bloated. Yes, I agree. She's been eating a lot of salt and not sleeping. Double bags underneath her eyes. She looked terrible. I'd be petrified too. Large amounts of salt. Like, well, life, this may be of interest to you. So, like, I have a Twitter account, and you could find it on my videos and stuff. It's Wild Girl Sarah. I retweeted a post from somebody there that they took note of the last time that she did a grocery haul. The first big grocery haul was 9 days ago. And there were several items 9 days ago that she bought again, like the pita and the cheese and all that, like sodium carbs. Lord, I can't. Yeah, the 9th of the month. That's right. That's right. Yeah, her freezer was loaded with just frozen stuff. Soda water. Oh, hold on a minute. There's something popping up on my screen. There we go. It, but she looked terrible today. I was like, whatever you're doing, you need to stop. All right, you know what? We're going to do one on Mr. Salah. Salad. Who is she feeding with all that food? Herself. All of that stuff was for her. All of it. Every single thing she bought was for her. All of it. Salah won't even let her buy new clothes. He is totally in control. The thing is, I don't know if he won't let her buy new clothes. Foodie's gotten to a size, honestly, where the bigger she gets, the harder it's going to be to find clothes that properly fit her. She used to buy from Torrid. I believe the largest size that Torrid has to offer is a 7X. And she stopped buying from Torrid a while ago. So, and she did say a while ago, while in Kuwait, she was buying the biggest size abaya commercially that they offer. So anything after that would have to be custom made for her. And she, how can I say this without sounding like a complete bitch? Although it's not meant that way. Because of her shape, the way her body is shaped, it would be extremely difficult to find something to properly fit. You know, her stomach is so large. It'd be hard to find something that could fit her and give her a nice profile line. So there's that. She would have to have the clothes custom made. Camp. But that's the truth. I mean, she's at a size where you got to have your stuff custom made, you know? Right, Blondie. I mean, the whole idea of an abaya is to have a flowing profile, no body lines showing, but all of her abayas look like bodycon dresses on her. You see everything. So what's the point of wearing them? She didn't buy anything in that store. That's why I feel like total control. Well, again, Dot, she went to a place that was, the store was plus size, but there are different levels of weight. Plus size is not the same as super, super, super morbidly obese. You know, plus size is from this size to that side. Super, super morbidly obese, 500 to 600 pounds. That's a whole different ball game. And she had to know that going in there because she has trouble finding clothes. She's beyond a 28. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, we got cards jumping out. We got cards jumping out for him. 4 cards just jumped out. We got the Hermit card for Salah. We have the Lover's card. The 8 of Wands. Temperance, and the Hierophant. So let's look at these cards for a second. Yeah, he's feeling very alone right now. Very alone right now. Like, I don't know if he's interested in somebody, but he's very alone right now. And remember what I said earlier about I have a feeling the reason why he's hanging on to Foodie is he likes the money. He likes being taken care of, and he's afraid if he hops off the train too early, that when it leaves the station, he's not on it. There's going to be money there that he's missing out on. So right now he's in a process of just guarding what little bit is there. He doesn't want somebody else to get it. You know, he's trying to just have temperance. You know, he's trying to be patient with Foodie. He's trying to hang in there, trying to make things work, but he's not understanding it'll never work. She'll never get better. She doesn't care about herself. She'll manipulate anything she has to keep him there. And this is interesting, the Hierophant. A higher power. Yeah, if you don't get away, Salah, something's going to force you to get away. If you don't get away, Salah, something's going to force you to get away. My refrigerator is 28 inches across. Oh, no. You know what? I don't know. It could be the law. I know recently they were driving and Foodie did not have her seatbelt on, and that's against the law in Kuwait. And they were filming that. So, like, they need to be careful. They need to be really, really careful. She will never forgive him for embarrassing her. Well, honestly, Raleigh, I don't think he's going to forgive her. Yeah. Like, yeah, it was his fault. He decided to taste forbidden fruit and talk to a beezer like that, big idiot. But he's not going to forgive her for confirming it on her channel. She could have denied it. We have not heard from Mr. Allah. Well, he pops up every once in a while when he's got something to say. He does. He comes in, drops a few shady bits, and then he's out. Is Allah protecting Salah? I know that Allah, he doesn't mention Salah's family. He doesn't want to talk about Salah's family, so I take it there's a lot of respect there for Salah's family. And I do sense a bit of a protective thing with Salah. A little bit. Hello, Janet Pirate. I think he cares for Salah, but it's like, how can one man tell another man what to do? How to live his life? You can't do that. Even if a father talks to his son, the father cannot fully control his son. You know, every person has to live their life and go through their lessons. Yeah, they are very good people. See, he respects the family. He respects Salah's family. Like there's kind of a brotherly love there. They are professionals. I just wish that Salah's father would come along and just say, enough of this nonsense, and pull strings and pull rank and stop all this. It's stupid. Like, I don't know what Salah's dad could do, but he's an important man. Can he do something? I mean, Salah is his child. If you're a parent, wouldn't you protect your child? He needs to do something. I don't know how much he knows, how much he's been told, but if I were a parent and I heard that one of my children was near someone that was toxic like that, I'd be, oh, hell no. And you better best believe I'd be knocking at somebody's door at 3 o'clock in the morning and yanking them out of there. Hey, Angel. Salah is the loser son of the family. True. He's like the black sheep of the family. Like the rest of his family, they are professionals. I don't know what happened with Salah. The rest of his family, they're very professional people, educated people. I guess he's the rebel. But even still, you're a father. That's your son. That's your blood. Protect your blood from a leechy, manipulative Canadian woman. Do something, Dad. All right, we're doing one on Mr. Salah. Right, Sachi? You're pushing 50, but she'd be on me if I ever acted like Chantal. I had a grandmother. I love my grandparents. They were great people. My Nana and my Papa. And my Nana was the sweetest thing. She was talkative. My Papa was the silent one. But best believe, if you act up, you got a shoe thrown at your head. They put you right quickly. Quickly. You don't disrespect the grandparents. You don't even curse in front of the grandparents. You don't curse in front of your parents. All that dirty talk. Never cared about her. Yeah, she grew up wild and feral. Oh, it was Raleigh. He was skipping. He couldn't have looked any happier if he tried. He was looking forward to like a few months worth of a vacation. He was just like singing in the rain. He was so happy. He was so happy. Oh, and by the way, like, I don't want to sound salty. I don't want to sound mean. Just, can I do like a little PSA right here? Very calmly, very respectfully. Sometimes when I do my tarot lives, later on I'll get in the comments, you shuffle too much. There's too much shuffling. I'm a tarot reader. You got to shuffle the cards and to get the energy off to get a correct reading. Okay? I'm not doing it to annoy people. I'm not doing it to annoy anybody. I shuffle until the cards feel right. Then I do the reading. I don't want to get the same cards unless they're meant to come up. Then I get other people in the comments that I didn't do the card reading fast enough. This is a free reading. I do what I want. So, like that, let's not nitpick and complain. Say it's a trick and you load it. Can't, exactly. I'm not loading the deck. No, I'm not being rude, not being mean. I don't do that. Now the energy has to flow. It annoys me and bugs me when people nitpick over stupid shit, So that's it. That's all. I'm off my soapbox now. Let's go back to Salah. Oh, here's a card popping up. What is this? I'm trying to do a reading about Salah. It's Chantal. Chantal over here being that. And another thing card. I'm trying to talk about Salah now. Foodie, ain't your turn no more. Stop trying to butt yourself in. She mad because I'm talking about Salah. Foodie over here trying to get the last word in. That is so Foodie. Oh, God. Stop it, Foodie. I want to find out about Salah. You sit down on your little blue beige couch with your little curtains and be quiet. We want to know about Salah right now, okay? Okay. Are we good? We're good. That is hilarious. That just happened. I can't believe it just happened. Okay. We ready? We're ready. Wait. Cards weren't shuffled up enough. Doggone it, Foodie, you're messing up my card reading. Stop that. She over there like, I'm just kidding. Oh, wait, witch. He always gets the last word. All right. Oh, I did talk last time to you guys about doing a creepypasta. So I made up my mind what the first creepypasta that I write is going to be about. Who do you think? It's going to feature somebody we know. Hey, Bella Bluebird. It's going to feature somebody we know. Hey, Trisha. Yeah, a creepypasta. I was thinking about writing a creepypasta about a certain known individual. Because I really dig those creepypastas that if you hear them in the ones with the rules, like there's something like I work at a motel and here's a creepy set of rules we have to follow, or weird rules, right? Or I work at a graveyard, or I'm a morgue technician and here's some rules we have to follow during the shift. Blah, blah, blah. Like one of those. Thank you, Rally Point. Well, in the creepypasta that I have planned, the story that I have planned, what makes it unique is that there are two sets of rules, one for men and one for women, because of this certain somebody and how she behaves around men and women. So that's all the clues I'm giving you. That's all you get. You get a little bit to snack on. And if you guys like creepypasta stories, the ones with the rules, check out Lighthouse Horror. That's the channel, Lighthouse Horror. They got awesome stories. Hi, Allison. Hello, Desiree. Like when I'm not doing react videos, I'm there like listening to the stories. Thank you, Rally Point. Okay, back to Salah. If Chantal will stop getting in the way, stop popping out the deck saying, and another thing. I don't care about your other thing. You sit down and you be quiet. This ain't your turn, Foodie. All right. Ooh. All right. Well, fingers crossed over the rescue puppy. Okay, King of Swords. So Foodie is the Queen of Swords. He is the King of Swords. Hi, Grandma. So both of them just battling with each other. He's battling with her. He's fighting with her over everything, every little detail. YouTube stuff, money stuff, health stuff, all of it. Constant battle. Like he never gets to take that sword out of his hand and put it down and rest. She won't let him rest. You guys saw I shuffled the cards up. And he's very alone right now. Very alone. There's a lot of aloneness there. And he's thinking about money. Got money on his mind, money in his heart, stepping on the money. Like just thinking about money, 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 money. Very money motivated, very greedy. Greedy is Salah. Like just this points in the direction of this is part of the reason why he won't leave Chantal alone, because he's in love with the money as much as he is himself. She's got money. He wants a piece of it. He wants control of it. He doesn't want to go out and make it. He wants to have that little bit that she's got, and he doesn't want to let go. So he's just going to pull it all to himself. And even though he knows he's miserable, he's always looking at that money, and he's trying to justify staying by, this is why I'm staying. As long as I get the money, it all makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. You know, look at the price you pay for that little bit of money. Ooh. And the higher powers are trying to reach him. Like that, his spiritual side. Like his spirit guides are saying, wake up, boy. Are you stupid? Like, look at what you're putting up with. Ooh. Y'all ready? What I say about dad. What I say about dad. Dad. I feel this is dad. This is dad. The emperor is dad. Dad is the king. Looking at the boy who wants to be king. Dad can change his whole thing. Squash it. Squash all of it. Like Salah wants to travel the world, and he wants to have money, and he wants to be in part of the world. He wants to do things. He can't do that with Foodie. She'll block it all. She's blocking it all. She's, you know, like she's not going to let anything happen while she's there. And but he wants to travel the world. And if he did, you know, like he could go get that money on his own. He can go get it. But, and this is how he would finally win the fight. Like all the battles that he's fighting with Foodie, he'll never win. Fighting a losing battle. There's going to be no victory. But if you walk away and you fight for your life and your happiness, you will win that fight. Fighting for yourself makes sense. Fighting against somebody else and what they choose to do for their life makes no sense. That is a battle that they have to fight, not you. You want to wear a crown, it's got to be fighting your own battles. He's interested in things that are fruitful, things that are creative. Like all of this will happen once he's gone from her. Like he really wants the world to open up to him. Like being with Foodie is blocking the doorway, and his greed is blocking the doorway. Like, there we go again. It's just the money. You want money in hand. Get away from the hand that's offering you money right now, because that money is hers. You take the money from that hand, there's a price tag. There's a big price tag, and the price tag is your happiness. And if you get away from Foodie, you'll have cup of plenty, and you'll be surrounded with people. Like you'll find your happiness after Foodie. You won't find it with her. You won't find it with her. And it's going to take a great deal of strength from him. Strength. Like he's got to find the strength somewhere. He'll find his strength after he's away from her. He'll never find it with her. Because there's... Bitch, get out of my deck. Foodie tried to talk again. And another thing. Foodie, cut it out. She's determined to pop up. And another thing. I'm going to have to say over this. This ain't your reading, bitch. Get away. And you're fighting with him anyway. Quiet. Trying so hard to get her to... He's pushing her towards projects and she's not doing it. Oh my God. Just, it's... What is that? Like, hold on a minute. I gotta switch my legs around here. I gotta turn off the heater, y'all. It's getting hot in here. And my little heater is just like working too well. I feel like I'm in... Ow! My arm hurts. Like, I feel like I'm in the oven right now, roasting. Ow, that hurts. I hurt my shoulder. So we did one on Foodie. We did one on Salam. Foodie kept poking her little nosy head in. Shall I do one on the both of them? What you're about to find out. Let her worry. You know, I'm not... The crazy thing is, you could go to different tarot readers that have done readings on Foodie. Myself, Neo Tarot, there are others. Isn't it interesting that none of us personally know each other? We don't talk offline. We don't email. We don't DM. We have no personal contact, and yet our readings are similar. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? That we say a lot of the similar things about her. How is that possible? You know, how is that possible that we pick up a lot of the same spiritual things? We're not talking, we're not exchanging notes. We're not. She's an energy vampire. Yes, she is. But it's just like that. And it's crazy because I've done tons of videos on Foodie, yet under her stock account, she decided to post under the Tarot Live. Why does that bother her so much? There's only one thing I could think of that would bother her that much. She always gets the most bothered when people are telling the truth. When you've said something truthful, when you hit a little bit too close to home. The guilty are always offended by the truth. Yes, Giselle, we have. I did one on Foodie and I did one on Salah. So I don't know what I said that, you know, like, got on her nerves, but it did. It absolutely did. A sense of wonder. Yeah, I know. I know it's draining and infuriating. Tale of the cards if he lives there with her. I don't think I can determine that, Desiree. I'm just getting like the overall mood, the energy of both of them. She gets triggered very easily. She wants her... She lives to be triggered. Foodie's weird. She's a thrill seeker, believe it or not. She is. She's a thrill seeker. She's chasing the tail of the dragon. Always chasing that new car smell. The new, the unfamiliar, the strange, the exciting. And when she has whatever it is, when she's done it, she gets bored. But she wants to be triggered. She needs something to be excited and angry over. She lives for it. Exactly, wretched. Any attention is good attention. Negative, positive, it don't matter. I've known people like that. I used to be in a relationship with somebody like that. And yes, it is draining. It is toxic. And the only way to cut it off is to get away. Oof. You got to get away because you'll never get a moment of peace. You'll never get a moment of rest. Because people like that are filled to the brim with self-loathing and self-hate. They hate themselves. They loathe themselves, and they take that out on other freaking people. You run around all the time doing damage control, apologizing for them, cleaning up their messes. You never get to rest, ever. You're exhausted. I've been through that with somebody like her. It was a lot. You get your peace when you get away from them and you don't go back. It does affect your health. Yeah, I don't think he lives with her. He can barely stand her now. I can't imagine waking up next to her. No. I can't see that. It does, Rally. It does. Your mind, your spirit, your emotions. You get to a point where you're tired all the time. Tired. So let's do one on Salah and Chantal. She pays for his bachelor pad. Yep, and that's why he sticks around. He likes that bachelor pad. The golden handcuffs. He's got the golden handcuffs. She put on those golden handcuffs. He could release himself. He's got the key, but he don't want to get away. He likes being able to eat the grass in the pasture that he did not grow. No work involved, so he's going to stay where he's at. She says she's paying 2 households, one for each of them. Did she say that for real? Where? That's interesting. Did she say that in the newest live? I haven't watched it all the way yet. She said it in the rage, but while in Canada. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't surprise me. She paid for Natter stuff. 2 car... Jesus. 2 car payments, 2 houses. No wonder she's doing the mukbangs. Her rages are her truth serum. Ain't that the truth? And she goes on and on about the reaction channels. All they do is want me to rage. Well, that's because that's the only time you tell the truth, Foodie. That's when we get the most truth out of you, sadly enough. The rages. That's when you open up your mouth and let the truth come out. Any other time, you're lying. You are the most honest when you're mad. So, yeah, we pay attention to when you tell the truth, because you also tell on yourself. We love it when you tell on yourself. Don't we love that, y'all? She lies, but then she tells on herself. She tells on herself. We tell lies about her. No, we don't. We don't lie. We don't lie. She seems to have her honest days. Where? Where are those? I need to mark those on my calendar. Because those are a rarity. Is that on a blue moon? When the sky is purple and the stars are red? I need to mark those down. I need to make a note of that. They are getting, she is something reaction channels. They are getting bored. I'm not sure about the third word you said, Dot. Did she say that the reaction channels are bored with her? Or that we're boring? I'm not sure. If she's saying that we're bored with her, well, of course we are. She's not doing anything exciting. Y'all want to hear something sad? The reactors are already looking for new cows. Look, I've been around a while. There's a lot of reaction channels that have been around a while, but I was around at that time when there were more reaction channels, y'all. I remember back in the day when her and Amberlyn Reed, they were both posting. And the reaction channels had their hands full covering both, covering Amber and then Chantal. And then Amber got too boring, and so she just kind of fell off. And so we all started covering Chantal. Hi, Angela. Now Chantal's at a point where she's so boring. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what is there to discuss? And she wonders why reactors are looking around for new content. Well, it's because you're not giving us anything to talk about. You're talking about the same 5 subjects, the same reactors, talking about food. You're not showing us anything new. Like, we have our channels. We want to keep people entertained and engaged. But if we're covering you, if you're not entertaining and engaging, what can we do? Exactly. Once all the reaction channels move on, she's done. Exactly. Yes. Like I told y'all, I'm not doing her mukbang content. I can't. I'm someone, I've dealt with an eating problem. And her mukbangs are not mukbangs, they're bee moments. And I'm not going to sit there and watch someone have a bee moment and then turn around and put it on my channel and trigger somebody else who might have an ED. No. If I can cut it out and still review the video, I will. But if it's eating all the way through, if it's a clear bee moment to me, we're not touching it. No, not doing it. Nope. She loves the reaction channels that keep her relevant. Well, if she wants us to keep covering her, she needs to step it up a bit. You know, do something, anything. Rage out. We don't care. Be interesting. Like this same old song and dance. So like that's my personal decision about her content. If she's eating food gross, no regular reaction. Can't do it. Won't do it. Will not. Anyway, back to the power couple, as it were. As it were. Let's go back to them. Okay, these are the same cards. I need more shuffling. Oh, you know what? Listen, everybody's getting upset because Chantal's talking about she's going to, she wants to get Julia pregnant. She wants kittens. Before everybody gets up in arms about that, because I don't like the sounds of that either, let's calm down and think about this for a minute. Chantal took Julia to the vet and got her the shot, right? That's good for 10 months. I don't know how long it's been since that shot, but it wasn't that long ago. So Julia's been given the shot, which means she's not going to go into her heat cycle for quite a while. In order for a cat to get pregnant, she's got to go into her heat cycle. She's got to be a queen. She's got to go into heat. Then, of course, there's the issue of to get pregnant, you need a male cat. But she lies. Well, I'm hoping that she gave her the shot. Hi, Julia. Joe, is it Joe? But according to her, that she took Julia to the vet to get her the shot so she wouldn't go into heat for months. You know what, Sense of Wonder, I don't doubt it. She knows how the talk of animals triggers people. She could be trolling up a storm. Oh, John in English. Okay, can I call you John? She could be trolling people with the animals thing. She's saying that she knows people that has an unfixed male. A word about that. Male cats, when they reach maturity, if you have an unfixed male and you have them in the house, they will spray. And that spray it smells nasty. I seriously doubt that she honestly knows someone that has an unfixed Tom running around the house as a pet. Because once this Tom starts spraying, it stinks up your house. I just can't see somebody having a male cat in a house unfixed and it gets hot there and that makes the smell more powerful. Yeah, it's just attention seeking. Oh, what? Freaking cards coming out. What do you want? We got the star card. Like these just fell out. Star card. Just taking something from one area, putting it in another. Wanting to travel the world. Opportunity. Wanting to be triumphant. Like he wants to be on top of the world. Like he's got plans. He wants to be king shit over there. Oh, but this was inverted. This is him right now. The King of Cups inverted. Instead of being full of prosperity, he's not. You're just not. Fighting. We got fights. Ladies and gentlemen, we got fights. We got fights. Mortal Kombat. Oh, God. Try to get something going. He desperately wants to be this. Desperately. I don't think he likes the people on YouTube anymore. I love it. Y'all are giving him so much grief. He's so mad about that. He's so mad. Scatman can't come back. All of you bad YouTubers won't let him come back. I know. It's funny. You know what? He probably goes on YouTube every day hoping, did they forget yet? Did they forget about the text messages and stuff to Kai Bella? And then he pulls up a live stream and the first thing he hears is, I'm a scat man. And he's like, crap. The Scatman song is a new troll face for Salah. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Dun 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 dun. Oh God, I keep getting this picture in my head. The movie Jaws. If y'all were old enough to see the movie Jaws, and that scene where you see Jaws go into the water and you hear the music go along with it. Dun 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 dun, and and the last part of that where the shark attacks, you see a toilet flush. I'm just saying. I'll get in the corner now. Scat Attack 2024 coming to a theater near you. This time it's personal. It's personal. We're going to need a bigger boat. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm silly. I'll go in the corner. I've been hanging out with you guys in the chat rooms too much. See, you guys are rubbing off on me. I blame all of you. You're all to blame. You're all bad influence. Bad. And Chavez, yeah, well, she is ugly. What? Yeah, listen. I've seen pictures of Kybella. She's not ugly. She's actually quite cute. She's cute. Look, I can give a compliment where it's due. She's cute. She's a cute woman. Yeah. I can say when another woman is cute. I can give a compliment if I want to. Watch everything that goes in my mouth. I just can't handle watching her eat all that food. I know, Irene. I can't handling her. I can't do it. Hey, Tennessee. You're just in time. I'm ready to do a reading on the power couple. And he can carry her. You know what? I know Foodie's going to get in my comments after this video. I don't know why people get into this reading. It's such crap. Stuff it, Foodie. Salty bitch. Mind your business. She will. She will. I don't know. She's been haunting my channel lately. I don't know why. It's like, it must be a slow day on YouTube. I think it's funny. Bring it, Big Mama. I'm ready. Here's a cookie. Don't do that, Rally. Don't offer her. Are you nuts? You're going to get your hand bitten off. What are you thinking? You offering her a cookie? She'll bite your arm off. You don't do that. Joanna, don't feed the cows. Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, you can't offer Pac-Man a power pellet and think he's going to stop at just one. She does remind me of Pac-Man these days, eating them power pellets. Anyway, all right, let's do one on the luxurious power couple, Chantal and Salah. What are they up to? Interesting. Let's see. This isn't weird. Okay. So the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, new ideas, like money, prosperity, promises of prosperity. I need more. I need more. I need to know the next card. Ooh. So, yeah, like Foodie over there acting like I've got money. I'm going to make more money. I'm definitely going to make more money. And I'm going to give it to you. And I can put money in that cup. You know, you are my prince. I'm going to give you that money. Stringing him along with them promises. And it just, money exchanging hands. Property going back and forth. Like something going from one side to the other. Like she's lying to him. She's lying to him. They're lying to each other, but she's lying to him. Oh, I'll give you this and I'll give you that. And And there's all these expectations going on from both of what they're going to do and where they're going to go and what they're going to get out of each other. And uh, delusions, illusions, fantasy. Like there's like some of those promises are poison. They're absolute poison. Just because somebody promises you something doesn't mean they mean it. There's a lot of stringing along. There's a lot of lies being told. There's a lot of promises that are just being made in the dark. Can I get away from you tonight? Why do you keep popping up? Do we have a relationship now? Should we get married? This guy. This fucking guy. It's just all up in my business tonight. This guy. Fighting. Fighting. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Where's your true love, Foodie? Where's your true love? Looks like you don't have it. There is strife. There is battles. There is stress. There is frustration. Emotional, mental, psychological frustration. Like there's storms, rain, no sunshine here. Like there's gonna be no happy moments here. Nothing. And and followed by, yeah, like that's not a happy home. That is not it. That is not it. Like it's just gonna get worse, y'all. It's just gonna get much worse. Much worse. Ugh. This card comes up again. Yeah, but notice the okay, the last card. So let's go back in the order. Okay. So promises in the dark, him fighting, like taking up the fighting position. There's this, like there's gonna be a lot of emotional turmoil. Like the storm is it's gonna get bad. Then it's gonna get really freaking bad. Everything's gonna break apart, followed by the actual victory. You're only triumphant once you let go of something toxic that's holding you back. And then once you let go, once you separate yourself, then you can move on to this. You can move on to that. There's both of them just okay, this came into my mind. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't know where that came from. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like money coming from one source, going to another source, balancing back and forth. Just, it's like she's doing her best to just keep everything going. You doggone YouTubers, look what you're doing. Look at you people. Look at all look at all the stress you're causing in their relationship. All you internet trolls, look at you. This is y'all battle bots. Y'all get in the way of all that happiness. I would have had my fake husband if it weren't for those meddling kids. Like Scooby-Doo. Y'all get in the middle of all their happiness. Y'all should be ashamed. Oh, jeez. More fights. I actually think this has to do with the after when everything breaks apart. Like there's going to be a period of sadness for both. Like, what did I just do? What just happened here? When they break apart, it's not going to be 100% happiness. There's going to be a lot of sadness on both sides. Not knowing what to do, depression. Ooh. I don't know who the Hierophant is. I'm going to be honest. I don't know the energy of this. Like a higher power, an authority figure. I don't know what that has to do with this. Maybe some counseling of some sort. And the Fool, followed by the Fool. Like just, there's going to be some healing here. Once they break apart, they both have got to heal. And then maybe Salah can get to work and do his own thing. Because he can't do it with her. He can't. Neither one of them are being as productive as they could be. They are in each other's way so much. They are stopping each other from being happy. If they got away from one another, they could be much more productive with a lot less headache. Oh, Page of Pentacles reversed. So there, money, maybe not as much money, but money's still there. The slow crawl up the ladder to get money won't be so easy. And then Salah, like he's gonna go through some money troubles because it's not gonna be as easy as it once was with Foodie. He's gonna have to find his own way back. He's not gonna be able to find someone to pay his way. And here we go, the strength card again. You know, like it's gonna take all of his strength to heal from this because she has done, believe it or not, a lot of damage. A lot. So I did one on Foodie, did one on Salah, did one on the power couple. I think that's it for the night. I think we're done here. The negative energy is probably a poltergeist by now. Used as a fake husband. You know what, Joanna? Here are my thoughts. I'm not trying to be a hateful person. I think Foodie has gotten herself to such a physical state that one of the main reasons she's hanging on to Salah is because she knows, as unhealthy as she is, she can't find another one. Like, the more unhealthy she becomes, the harder it is for her to find a replacement. So she's hanging on to Salah for dear life. Goose Chuck! Hey, Goose Chuck. I just did a couple of readings on Stupid and Stupid Light. It's not looking good. They're lying to each other. They are still lying to each other. He's still seeing other women behind her back. She's making him promises. Y'all check out Goose Chuck. She is hilarious. Just I love how she rags the crap out of Foodie. She just tells her like it is. Whenever I turn on one of your videos, Goose, and I hear you say, "Hey, stupid," I immediately just start giggling. Hey, stupid. It's fantastic. No, be angry. It's okay. Listen, it's your channel, Goose. Always be true to yourself. If you feel it and if you think it, that's what you should be doing. Don't let nobody tell you different. Passion in a person is nothing to apologize for. You love animals, you work with animals, you care about animals, and that passion comes shining through. So don't you dare apologize over here. I will not accept your apology because you did nothing damn well wrong. You stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, ma'am. You know, I don't like all that cat talk business. And the only thing that's soothing me right now with that goose is Foodie did say that Julia had a shot to where she wouldn't go into heat for what, 10 months? Which means she won't go into heat for 10 months. So if she's not in a heat, she can't get pregnant. Plus, you need a male cat. Where are they going to get the male cat? So it's going to be a while before Julia goes into heat again. So I'm happy that Julia is not going to go into heat. $6 months. So we got 6 months. Hope the tarot it is going very well. So I did one on Foodie, I did one on Salah, I did one on the power couple. Foodie is making all she's still over there talking to Salah, filling his ears full of promises. Oh, I'll give you this and everything will be great. And I don't know if he's still believing it, but she's still trying to reel him in. Is Goose still in here? Because like I've been watching Foodie for a while. This pathetic worm of a woman. What she's doing is she knows how to get engagement. She knows how to get that negative attention. She will purposely talk about things that piss people off. And here's something for you, Goose. And this is something I've known for a while. Back in the day when Foodie did her lives, she purposely would do lives and videos to piss people off. She would do a video to piss people off, and then she would do a live directly after that. And why would she do that? Because people would send her the hate super chats. People get so mad at Foodie, they're not even thinking. They would just like, I've got something to say to this woman, and I want to scream in her face, but I can't. So I'm just going to send her a super chat. So Foodie made a lot of money off of people's hate, off of them being upset. So she was poking at people to get them so angry that they'd send her money anyway. And she made a lot of money that way. A lot. And a lot of people caught on to that. And she's doing it again. She's starting to do the lives again. She's poking at people again. And I've been calling it out, saying, "Don't y'all just understand what's going on here? This is manipulation with a purpose." She's getting you mad, and you get the red-eyed rage. You're not thinking straight. It don't matter though if you send her a super chat, whether it's for a good reason or a bad reason. She gets paid anyway. She's trying to manipulate that money right from under you. Yeah, she does the rage bait. She does the rage farming. Like folks got onto her. And today, Frenchie did a live. While Frenchie was live, Chantal went live. She went live while Frenchie was live. And yet when she went live, she really had nothing much to say. It was like, okay, what'd you go live for, Foodie? Frenchie's live. You couldn't wait till she was done? No? No, you had something to say? You had to say it right now? And then she had nothing to say. Dumbass. I agree, Sen, she is. So I have a question for the people in my chat room. What do you guys think about the idea of me writing a creepypasta about a certain Bizaya? A rule creepypasta. It's a creepypasta with a set of rules. 2 sets of rules, one for men, one for women. A ghost called Cutie. I've already got halfway written in my head. What? Like I'm coming together with the rules for this creepy pasta. And like if cutie is around in an area, you will know, because like the most common time to find cutie is during the colder months of the year. And if you're ever out and about and it happens to be snowing and you see fruit flies, cutie is somewhere nearby. She's close by somewhere. You know, the fruit flies follow cutie, not the fruit flies. Good Chuck. It's going to be funny. It is. It's going to be funny. You know, but for the ghost cutie, there are two sets of rules: one for men and one for women. Uh, it's a unique rules situation because this cutie does not like women. So if you are a woman, you got to follow a different set of rules, because if you approach her, she will not like you. So the trick is to pacify her so you can get away. You must pacify her to where you can make your escape. If you don't follow the rules, there are consequences. You will get, like paralysis demon nightmares. And your fridge will be mysteriously empty every night for months. And no one will know where the food went. You know, the consequences, like all the food in your house will disappear. See, we're going to make it funny. We are going to make it funny. It's going to be a funny, creepy pasta. She said they do have fruit flies in the Kuwait fart box. She's like, oh, the fruit flies get in my house. I'm like, how? Why are they in there? Like, I've already got part of the story written in my head. You know, I got it. I need to get a table so I can put the microphone up close to my my mouth. But but reading in this tone of voice. I run a small forum on the internet, and my area of specialty is creepypasta stories. I do a lot of research on different tales of local areas and even from different countries. I'm especially interested in stories from other places where there are sets of rules that you must follow. Recently, I've come across one unique story in Canada revolving around a ghost named Cutie. Now, what sets this story apart from others is, unlike most rules stories, there are two sets of rules, one for men and one for women. And they go into the set of rules for each gender. Like if you are a man, you're more in danger than a woman, because if you're a man, then Cutie wants to attach herself to you and she wants to draw out your energy. And if you're not careful, she will attach herself to you for life and you'll never get rid of her. If you're a woman, there's not the chance of that happening, but she will still haunt you. So hi Gail. So part of the rules is, if you're a woman and you happen to come across a situation where you see Cutie and there's a man in front of her, even just seeing from a distance, the moment you see this interaction, you are now part of this. You now become part of like a guardian spirit almost. You are now involved, whether you want to be involved or not. So you have to get involved, and you have to walk up, and you have to be nice, and get you both out of it safely. Another one of the rules: if you happen to encounter this particular ghost, she will almost always be hungry. Always carry a backpack with all kinds of snacks, such as candy bars and chips. Make sure to have plenty. If you feed this particular spirit, she will become more pacified. But do count on the fact that whatever you have will not be enough. Rule 5. If you happen to run out of food, which is very common with the ghost cutie, proceed to the nearest fast food restaurant or convenience store. Load up on soda, chips, snacks, and if you're close to a fast food restaurant, a bonus if you happen to get burgers and fries, especially fries. Proceed to buy as much as you can and then bring it out to Cutie. The object is to make her so full that she eventually passes out into a deep sleep. If that happens, it'll be safe to get away from her. And one of the things that, like, one of the challenges about the cutie ghost is the smell. Like, you can't offend her, but she has a tremendously bad smell. So you have to go through this encounter and deal with this incredibly bad smell. So how are we going to deal with this smell? My character has a jar of Vicks Vapor Rub in her pocket. And you take the Vicks Vapor Rub and put it right here underneath your nose. You'll smell that in versus the wafting smell off of Cutie. So it's going to be a good story. Yeah, it's basically an escape game. Vicks under the nose. So the character like goes to Canada to just find out more information on this cutie ghost, and ends up actually encountering her while she's trying to suck in the spirit of a man and like entrance him. Like another one of the rules. This is for the men. Rule 3. If you happen to encounter the cutie ghost, do not, under any circumstances, offer her a relationship or marriage. If you do that, you are doomed. She will attach herself to you forever. No matter how persuasive she is, no matter how scared you are, do not talk about a relationship. Do not talk about love. Do not profess that you love her, even as a ploy to get away. Do not say such things. Do not offer to put a ring on her finger. Do not be rude and insult her. Do not reject her outright. But do not use marriage or love as a way to get away from her. Yeah. I'm just learning of this now. 10 aliens. What? So, like, I need a table so I could do the proper recording because you guys can hear the echo in here. But that's basically going to be my creepy pasta. Doomed forever. 10-foot aliens. What? Don't let her see us at your house. The cutie escape room. Oh, rule number 5 for cutie. Do not, under any circumstances, mention the name Dee Dee or Natter to her. She'll immediately fly into a rage. And don't mention the letters F, F, G. Do not even wear anything with the letters FFG on them. It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. So I just have to write everything down and record it. I just been busy working. Throw poop, pop at her if she throws you to get away. And don't smell, yeah, don't smell like French fries. She'll eat you. I I can have tons of fun with that. Y'all remember the the ironic ambiance that I did for Foodie a while back? That was fun. That was fun. I can do that with the creepy pasta. She'll eat you or beat you. Well, the whole idea of the cutie ghost is to pacify her with food and basically almost put into a food coma. She goes into a food coma. She's not paying attention. You can escape. You can't escape before then because she'll track you down. Just surround her in food and let her go to town. You'll know when you can get away. Her ultimate weakness. Yep. Yeah, but if you happen to encounter the cutie ghost and you're not near a BK, you got to make do with what you got. I mean, the nasties are an immediate knockout punch, but if she's right there near McDonald's and you're basically there, you can't get a nasty at a McDonald's. You can't carry a nasty around a backpack; it'll start to smell. Peter bread. Is there enough food? Well, that's part of the challenge with the cutie ghost. Like, how hungry is she, and do you have enough food, and can you provide her with enough food? If you're an unlucky soul, the moment you encounter her, you don't have any food on you. And it's really unlucky if you happen to encounter her in a place that you're not anything close to where you can get food. So if that happens, you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed, especially if you're a man. But if you're lucky, you will have food on you. You can give that to her and pacify her just long enough to where you can break away, get some more food, bring it back. She'll eat that and maybe she might leave you alone. Durian fruit. Yeah, it would attract her. One cookie, you're dead. You got one cookie, you're dead. Can you imagine being a poor traveler? You're traveling through Canada. You stop at an outhouse because you got to go. You come out of the outhouse. There's a cutie ghost. You ain't got no food. You're done. You're done. You're done. Game over. You bet you. Hey, every traveler in Canada, if you want to deal with the cutie ghost, you better have that food on you. They block you. Of course they do. One cookie would not fend her off, but you know what? The more food you have on you, the more time it buys you. Like the more food you give her, the more her energy level goes down. And she starts to relax. Hey, Sour Cat. I'm actually done with the reading, sweetheart. So the trick is to take the cutie ghost from like having all of her energy and then use the food to chop it down little by little by little until she falls asleep. Now, you don't want to give her Starbucks. You don't want to give her caffeine because then she'll be all revved up. Let me turn on the light. It's getting dark in here. It is like a video game, like an escape room, creepypasta with rules type of situation. By the way, if this, I haven't looked at YouTube. If there's anybody live right now, you guys want to go watch, I ain't mad about that. Like, it's hard to catch everybody when they go live or something. I ain't mad if y'all go see other people. Like, I want you guys to enjoy everybody. I ain't selfish. Go where you want to go, do what you want to do. If you want to hang out here with me, that's cool. But if other people are live, I ain't mad. Got attacked by her mods. I told Foodie I saw her mods and Evan. Dot. Boss fight. You know, would I be mean if I said that? Is there anybody here that plays World of Warcraft? Has ever played World of Warcraft before? Or you played a video game where you go into dungeons and raids? I am not even joking. She looks like a raid boss. Like the last raid boss of the raid. Like she does. She looks like a raid boss. Oh, you played WoW too? Goose. Goose is an important question. Which faction are you? Which faction are you? Is an important question. You know this. Horde or Alliance? A troll priest? Nice. Horde or Alliance? You don't play video games. It's okay. Horde. Good girl. You're on the winning side. If you said Alliance, I was going to throw my hat. Don't go over to the other side. They suck. Don't go over there. But Foodie looks like an entire raid boss. I can almost imagine if devs in a video game had to design a dungeon around Foodie. Like, what would be the mechanics? Let's see. You would get like little poop figures for the trash mobs. you you would get the priests and oh god, what are the other ones? The other ones, like you get all the people with the magic warlocks. They have to spam cleansing spells to get rid of the poop trash mobs. Healer. You know it. Okay, what's that? I'm saving if I've never had a PC or laptop. I need at least 16 gigabytes of RAM for gaming. Yeah, the more you know what, Sour Cat, what you want to look at for a gaming PC. You want to look at the space on your computer. You want to look how fast it is. Like it's most video games, they take up a lot of space on your computer, especially things like World of Warcraft. That's over 100 gigabytes just for that game. But you want to look for the speed of it. Like it's like i5, i6, and it's built for gaming. A lot of computers and laptops are not built for gaming. They're just made for browsing. So look for that. That is built for that heavy duty gaming, because you get those integrated graphics and you just go bloop, 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 bloop when it comes to gaming graphics and stuff. They can't handle it. So look for, like, eBay has lots of custom builds. Take a look there. I recommend a tower over a laptop, because laptops are just throwaway computers. Why bother? You can also customize a tower. The speed of it, like everything's got to be fast, fast, fast. Lots of storage space. Lots of storage space. Yeah, high graphics card. That's right. Like NVIDIA. NVIDIA is awesome. Cyber power. right? Memory device for 100 giant games. Nice. Yeah, because if you don't get a powerful computer, then it's going to have problems with the Unreal Engine and all that stuff. It just won't be fast enough. It won't. You want to hear something sad? I actually have a tower that I cannot use. It cost me over $1,000. I can't use it right now because I live in an area now where it's nothing but Wi-Fi, and it's not picking up the Wi-Fi. So I'm just on my all-in-one $1,000 computer that I can't even use right now. I'm gonna try and fix that. But it's a gaming computer. It was built just for gaming because I can't physically plug everything in. I have trouble with the Wi-Fi. That's what yours is, right? Yep. I know it sucks. I'm so mad. $1,000 for that piece of shist over there, and I can't use it. Yeah, it was built for just for gaming. I can't rally. I really can't. Starlink. Ask the cards if Salah gets money from his dad. I wouldn't know that. I don't know if the cards would know that. If they would know that. Like I feel kind of funny doing a reading. If I did a reading on Salah's father, I would feel funny doing that because he's not involved on YouTube. I don't know. I just think that's kind of unfair. I'm nothing against you. It's just I don't want to involve people that are not involved. But I'm hoping and I'm praying that Salah's dad does come through and says, enough with this nonsense. This is crazy. You're done here. This makes no sense. That if anybody can pull this thing apart, it would be him. All right, I'm going to cut it off here, y'all, and see what else is going on. But I thank you guys for coming in and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I just want to do an update reading on Foodie. You guys are great. And if anybody's going live tonight, I'll keep an eye out for y'all and I'll come say hi in your chat rooms. Thank you for coming in, Goose. Always a pleasure, ma'am. A pleasure, everybody. It was fun. It's always fun, isn't it? Bye, O'Brien. Bye, everybody. Y'all take care. Bye.